Hi friends, hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Me and Zuzia are welcoming you to this video experiment in which I am going to try to film my craft room organize with me video. And the way I'm going to do it, I'm going to try to do it in like a vlog style. So I'm going to take you with me through all the different kind of parts of my room, and also I think this might be more than one part video. So the way my craft room looks like now, it's not good. It's so messy, and I was wondering maybe if I should clean it up a little bit before sharing this video, but I decided against it because I want to share it with you the way it is, the way it actually looks when I am finished with working on a few projects. So the way I go about cleaning and organizing my craft room is that I don't clean when I'm in the middle of a project, and because I'm usually in the middle of more than one project, my craft room gets crowded. And also this room in I am, which I am so grateful to have a separate room, but it's not very big, and it's also not just my craft room. So for instance, I also have my bookshelves here, and I keep my books here. And I also, because I've recently started this booktube channel, I am also filming the booktube videos here sitting on the floor. So I have my lamps and my tripod and my books on the floor, which you will see. But basically I used to try to clean up or tidy up after every day of crafting, or maybe once a week, but you know, it turned out such a nuisance, because when I am in the middle of a project, there are some things that I use constantly, but you know, I don't have them on like at arm's reach. So I have to keep them, for instance, on the floor next to my desk, or on this other side of my desk, which I am not using, which I will show you guys in a second. But it's not really productive for me to clean after every day, because like I spend more time trying to locate the same things every day than, you know, just having them here on my floor and tidying up after I finished a project. So you will see things here from a few projects. I've recently finished working on a project with my Patreons, which was the Edith Holden journals. I will have my Patreon link in the description if you would like to check it out. We do fun things there, but we made 5 Edith Holden journals, and so a lot of those things are still here. I also filmed some videos. I worked on the travel journal. I started working on the Stargazers journal, and so there is a lot going on. I also filmed some of my booktube videos, and so my books are still on the floor where I filmed, and so really a lot going on here. But I feel like this is the moment when I want to clean it up and kind of have the fresh start for some new projects. And I think what I'm going to do is today we are going to just do basic tidying up. So I'm going to tidy up my desk, my floor. I'm going to kind of put everything where it belongs, without worrying too much about like whether my Raskok cards that I have here, and I'm of course going to show you whether they look tidy, whether my big Kallax unit here looks tidy. I'm not going to worry about it today. Today I just want to clean my floor, I just want to clean my desk, and I kind of want to have everything where it belongs. And then I will do some more videos in which I would focus on a specific part of my craft room. So for instance, one day we may organize this kallax, and this is mostly my books that I use for junk journaling, but I also have some other things here, so I'm going to show you guys what I keep here. Then we might focus on the Raskok cards, which are to the side here, and I would show you guys exactly what I keep in them, and we would tidy this up. There is also some crafting things on this shelf kind of to the side behind me, where I keep my books, my journals, but also some crafting supplies. So we would go through this, and step by step we would together find ways to organize crafting supplies and making this room look pristine again, and inspiring, and just fun to be in. Because right now, while I love my mess, I've learned to embrace my mess, and I feel good when I'm in the middle of a project having all of my things all around. I also like when it's clean, and it makes me excited to just come in here in the morning and start working on a new project. So this is the plan, and I think what I'm going to start with, and I will show you guys all of the parts that we are going to focus on today, kind of the before, then a little bit of cleaning up, and then the after. So I think I'm going to start with the easiest thing, which is my floor, because I don't have, well, I don't know if it's the easiest thing. I think it's the thing that I have to start with, so I can at least take a few steps here. So first, I think I'm going to organize my books, those that I've taken from my shelves. And I don't think I have space for all of them, so I might need to figure it out in some other video. But first we would focus on the floor, so I can move around this room a little bit. So first the books, then things that I have to my left and right, so that this is cleaned up, and then I would go to the desk, and then we will see what happens next. So I hope you will enjoy it. I hope you are excited. I definitely am. I think it's going to give me a very much needed motivation too, but motivation to clean this room. And yeah, let's just start. I'm also going to put chapters in the description box of this video, so if you guys want to jump between certain like parts and certain areas of my room, it's going to be in the description box for you. Okay, so here is what I would like to deal with first. I have my bookshelf here, and I would like to put those books, clean up this cable mess, and put those books, Chihuahua is here, to the shelves, and then we can get to all of these papers. For these, so I'm going to be chatting with you also a little bit about the projects that these belong to. So this, I was actually making a card for our friends for their wedding, and I wanted it to be rose themed, so that's all of that. So yeah, let's get started with putting those where they belong. Alrighty, let's start with it. I'm going to start with putting those books back where they belong, but we will try to find space. One of my favorites. Okay, so here is what we have so far. This is my bookshelf and journal shelf. There is Zuzia being absolutely crazy with her little piggy. No już ci porzucam. So here is this, the other part of this shelf that I told you guys about. So here I have, maybe let me move a little bit. Now I am dimming all of the light. But here I have some more books, and this box, which you can see here, is just random stuff. I have my papers, scrapbooking papers that I definitely want to do something about. We have my bookshelf here with some more books, with some art products, and then more books, and my my little Canon selfie printer. And then down there I have some random things. So I have my paints. On top of this box there is also a box with laces, which I'm going to put there in a second. And on the left hand side I have my spare glues, I have my book board for making covers, and my magazines. So the floor is looking better. Now let's get to this mess and try to figure it out. Okay, so what do we even have here? So I have some really pretty rose book pages. I used those to fussy cut some of those roses and put them on the card that I made for my friends. And I have a pouch where I keep my fussy cutting stuff, flowers. I don't yet have a good system, but I also want to try to figure it out while filming these videos. So I think we might... No. Oh, yeah, that's the issue with having Zuzia here in the room when I'm tidying up. She wants to eat everything. So I am thinking about maybe having like ephemera holders for flowers, maybe organizing them by color or something like that. I don't know, I have a lot of them, and this is definitely not the best way to keep them, but yeah, we'll figure it out. So, oh, okay. So I have some junk mail envelopes. My mom gives them to me, and I keep them in this thingy. This is like a file folder with really random things. I have my junk mail envelopes here. I have, what else do I have? I have some book pages. I have some like used paper towels that I used to dab off some paint that I think I may still want to use for something. Loads of different things, some papers for journaling. So this goes back there. Okay, so this is from a scrapbooking paper. So scrapbooking paper scraps I'm going to keep on one pile here. Oh, here is this book. This is Mały Atlas Róż, which is like a small atlas of roses, and I'm going to put those back into it and put it back on my bookshelf so that I can use them later. What else? I have my paper cutter, which I love so much, and I'm going to put it back to its place. Some more scraps. I have the gorgeous Daphne's Diary, which I used for a recent video. It goes back to my magazine shelves. Oh, and this beautiful image. I love it so much. Perfect for autumn journaling, isn't it? I think I'm going to keep it. So I have this box here, right? And I've labeled it, but it doesn't close. So this says sticker sheets and sticker box. This is what I keep here, but I also have some paints and some washi tapes. So what I have here is all of my pouches. I got these on Amazon, and I keep different categories of sticker sheets there. But I also have one. Yeah, I also have one for images that I cut from magazines to use later in my journaling, and it's mostly Daphne's diary. And I did a video some time ago actually where we went through some issues of the Daphne's diary, looking for some images to add to our journals. And so this is going back here. I have some random ephemera. This is a printable, so this will go. Here's my ephemera holder, which I really would like to redo because the binding method that I used for this one is not the best, and I've since stopped doing it this way. But this is where I keep like just some random ephemera bits and pieces, some printed, some from like ephemera packs. Alright, I also have this gorgeous tissue paper, so it will also be saved. This was what Daphne's Diary magazine came wrapped in. This was, I believe, I think I left it. So this was like a roll on which wrapping paper was rolled on, and I think I kept it to maybe make some project with it, but I think I'm going to just throw it to my papers bin because I have too much things like that. Okay, so this is also going to the bin, and I also have, oh yeah, just another random page from Daphne's Diary, going to the magazine. And these I'm going to show you guys, or not maybe, but these are going up there where I keep my scrapbooking papers. I have this box, maybe I can show it to you. I have this box which I labeled random. I will show you guys in this, or maybe in this. I have this label maker. This is Dymo, and I use it basically for everything in my craft room to label it. And true to its name, this box is really just full of the most random things, but I have some tissue papers here, and I love to use tissue paper when journaling. So I'm going to fold this beautiful pink one. And it also comes with these cute stickers, or like it's a tape with some red hearts, which is super cute. Okay, so this one will go back up. What else is here where I can see it? Just a roll of paper towels. I always keep them near my desk to just clean off glue or paint or whatever from my fingers, and my desk too. I also put my paper scraps box. This says scraps neutral. This we organized together, and it's usually on my desk, but right now there's literally no space on my desk, so we will get to this box when we get to the desk. What else? What else do I have here? I think this corner is pretty much done, so I'm going to put away those things that I organized, and we will get to the next corner. Okay, the next part of organizing my floor will be this corner. Maybe I should show it to you guys. I'm also so hot. It's so hot in this room. I have my ceiling fan, but it's not doing that much, so I think maybe I will show you guys what this corner looks like, what we are dealing here with a lot. that's the quickest answer, and then we will clean it up. Okay, a few random things here. So here's my laces, my messy box of laces, which I'm definitely going to be making another video organizing this one. I have this plant, this dried plant that I use for some of my photos for Instagram and thumbnails. Here's one of those boxes that you guys often see on my channel. I have them here and I keep various things in them. I keep beads, and this one is actually paper clips, and what else is there? Paper clips, eyelets, things like that. And then we also have some randomness here, things that I used. This is right next to where I sit, so those are some things that I use when I'm crafting. I have some of my celestial papers here. I have some books that I used for some projects, some random box top with a doily, this box that you also probably have seen in some of my videos, which contains, let's see, which contains some of my paper ephemera that I like to use for like vintage style journaling. Some of this is from your creative studio, some of them is from Amazon or AliExpress, so that's here. Okay, so oh, and I have this box which I keep some spare glues in as well. So let's try to organize this mess. Okay, so this part is done. So here on the top, I actually have some boxes. So there is a lot of boxes in my storing system. So I have some vintage treasures, I have some things for my sewing machine, some for hand stitching, and then when we go down we have my washi tapes on the right, and some of my papers, and also in those these two binders I keep some stamps and some die cuts, which I will show you guys on a craft room tour. Then here are my boxes, my pouches of different sort, some more boxes with various scraps that I grab for often, and then this part, and then the floor. Oops, there is a little treasure box there, but the floor is pretty much clean of things. I will of course have to vacuum it. But I think this is a good time to take a break. I'm so hot, you guys. Cleaning in this heat really isn't great. So I think I make I might make some iced coffee, maybe eat something, maybe have a little lunch break, and then we will be back to cleaning my desk, I think. Okay friends, so here is the current desk situation, and as you can see it needs to be addressed immediately, so let's do something about it. I hope this angle at which I am trying to film it will kind of allow you guys to see more. I tried to put you in my regular spot, like when filming from above the head, but like you could see only just a small portion of my desk. So I hope it will be okay. So let's see what we have here. First of all, the journal. This is the Nature Musings journal, which I wanted to use in yesterday's video but did not get to it because I just did some fussy cutting. So I am going to put this one aside, and as well as this, which is my travel journal. So I have some travel ephemera here that still need to go into it. Here are my washi tapes, so just in case you haven't seen these yet, these are the containers or boxes that my boyfriend made for me on his laser machine, and I keep my washi tapes in those. I have, I think, 5 of those in total, so I'm going to put them aside to where they belong. And now what else? So these will go to my journal shelf. Is there anything else that is going to go there? So here, this piece of cloth, or rather this is just a shirt, is what I use when I am creating thumbnails and also making, like doing pictures for Instagram. So I keep it here in my room, so I will just fold it up and move it somewhere else. Now, here we have the Daphne's Diary magazine, which we used in yesterday's. Oh, here is some more travel ephemera. So all of this, as well as the photos, they will go to the journal for when we play in it the next time. Then the Daphne's Diary, I'm going to put these fussy cut elements in it for now. So yesterday when I was filming this video, I thought I would use them for making a spread in this journal, but now I'm thinking I came up with something else. So I'm not going to say more, stay tuned. There is something new coming, a new project. So this also will go to the side. Yeah, it already looks better. So now I have some inks. So here I'm going to just be putting some things that go to my Raskok cards, and then I will put them there while showing you guys what I usually put in those Raskok cards. So my Raskok cards are right here to the right of where I sit, and I use all of the things that are there, or most of the things, really regularly, so it helps to have them close. So here is some wax seal, equipment, glue, and my gold paste. Here are some washi tapes that I'm going to put into that box that I used. The swan tweezers and the jump rings also go to the Raskog. So does the gold mist, my cute scissors, and the tapes. Oops, this goes somewhere else. These little labels, I just keep them. Glue stick also goes to the Raskogs. These scissors, this one I keep somewhere else. I'm going to my twines. I actually keep in some drawers under my desk, so you guys will see it in another video. This I always keep on my desk. It just has my needles, because when I'm binding journals, and I do that often, I just like to have it here. This is some more wax seal equipment, a beautiful napkin, which will go to my napkin box. So far I just like to start with kind of categorizing the items and then putting them away all at once. Another really pretty pair of scissors. I really do like those tiny decorative scissors. So some scraps like that. Scraps of paper is also another category. Let's see what else we have. We have the sticker book that we used in the previous video. And here is another one, the travel one. So these will go somewhere else as well. A stamp also goes to my Raskog. Here are some really tiny scraps that I can just get rid of. Oops. My very trusted crocodile also goes to the Raskog. This goes to paper scraps. Some more paper scraps there. Okay, so let me shift you guys and show you my Raskogs. So I have two Raskog, well, only this one is an actual Raskog from IKEA, and this one is another brand from Amazon, I believe. Yeah, I think I got it on Amazon, but I really like this turquoise color. And Raskog, which is this one, it does not come in turquoise here in Poland. So some of the things that I have here, let me get you a little bit closer. So I have some of my most used pens and rulers. I have scissors and bone folders and an awl here, tweezers, my gold gilding paste. It's all in here. Here I have my, okay, I can put it here actually to show you guys my inking tool. I have some pens here as well, and then stamps back there, which I use most often. I have the acrylic block right here. Then on the lower shelf, okay, this should be better. So in here I have my adhesives such as tapes, I have hot glue sticks, I have some glue back there. This is, as you saw, my label maker, and here I just have some Velcro dots, and this ball here is like a mix of a lot of different things that I use really often. So I have some paper clips, I have some tweezers or whatever this is, I have a palette knife, some big paper clips. I think I mentioned paper clips. And then on this lowest one is where I have my punches, my border and you know, decorative punches. And then this Raskog card has, oops, I have some new paintbrushes I haven't unpacked yet, but this one has inks, stuff that I use for wax seals, all of my paint brushes. And then when we get down, this is all of my mixed media. I have some books there even. I'm thinking about making a journal with one of those books there. I have my wax, all of my media, so Mod Podge, glue, some gilding paste, some crackling medium. And then this one, well, it just holds this bowl with my pens. I have some wallpapers but it's the least used one. So I think with that, I'm just going to start putting things away. So again, what do we have here? This all I want to add to the Raskogs. Okay, so here is the desk situation right now, considerably better. I feel so much better about this. Okay, so let me show you what I have here. So there are some things that I always am going to have on my desk, so it's never going to be like completely empty, but yeah, I'm very happy with it. So let's start here. I have my 2 boxes with scraps. This one on top is paper scraps that you guys see most often in my videos, and this one underneath is fabric scraps, so some pieces of laces, fabrics, and they sit like that comfortably. Then here we have some medium to large ephemera and then small ephemera underneath it. Oh, like that. Then here I have my medium to large ephemera, all of these things that you guys often see in my journaling videos. Here's my tiny embellies. Is this going to focus? Like that. Tiny embellies. Oh, please focus. Okay. Not focusing, but I have some confetti, some sequins there. And then here, what I have is this triple box with some little Tim Holtz pieces with some Tracy Fox and some of the scraps that we stamped together. I have just a lip balm and a hand cream because with all of the media and all of the glues and everything that I use, I just really want to have a hand cream on hand. Then these two, 1 and 2, these two are my containers for things that are small and are left from some projects, so that I don't have to put everything away, but I have some things to use in the next project on hand. This one is my ephemera, so everything that I've made, and when I create some journals I just go through it and add to it. Then here I always have some collection of papers on my desk that I can also use when collaging. So here's a little collage masterboard that I made a long time ago. Actually, I need to cut this up, so that's why I'm keeping it here, so I can make some ephemera with it. I have some map paper, some Edith Holden, of course, and some of my own digital ephemera, some junk mail envelopes, and then just, you know, book pages, pretty papers. And then on the bottom here are my Stargazer's journal papers, because I am going to work with them a lot, hopefully. And then, of course, my sewing machine, which I always just bring right here when I pause the video and get to stitching. So I'm very happy with how this looks. Okay, friends, let's sum everything up. It's the next day, so sorry for the hair situation, freshly laundered. But yeah, yesterday I just could not make myself do any vacuuming here. I have this really infuriating carpet on the floor, and well, I can't change it. It's stuck to the floor, and it's also an apartment that we are renting, so not much I can do about it. But every single scrap of paper and every little thread of material just sticks to it so much. Look at this. Look at this. Who's here? Yeah, everything sticks to it. It's very hard to remove. So I did it this morning. But yeah, I'm very satisfied with the progress that I made in this craft room. It's not perfect, but I wasn't striving for perfect. Well, first of all, it's never going to be perfect, but it's much better. It's definitely a step forward, and I'm going to be making more videos in which we are going to be tackling some specific areas, some specific sections of the craft room to kind of make it even more functional. But yeah, let me give you guys a quick little tour. No, not like a detailed one, because I want to save it for the craft room tour, but I want to just show you guys what we've done. Okay, so a very quick look. Now, sorry for the lighting. It's obviously a very sunny day again, but my desk is kind of in front of the door. I have my ring lamp, my tripod. Here is the big Kallax unit that you guys saw me organizing a little bit. Here on the side, I actually have this table, which is again from IKEA, which I use with my two studio lamps, which I use for taking photos for Instagram and sometimes for thumbnails if I don't use my desk. And so here are the shelves that we very roughly organized together. The floor, as you can see, is pretty much clean, and the desk is what I'm super excited about. The floor and the desk I'm very excited about. So we have my most used items here, and it looks so just looking at this clean desk, I want to sit here, and I'm very excited because right when I'm done filming this video, I'm going to start filming a video for patrons. So excited to sit at the desk. Here's my big tripod. I'm going to move it. My Raskok cards. Here I have There I have the glass mat that I use whenever I'm doing some mixed media or some cutting. And then here, again moving the tripod, is the shelf with all of my boxes. Some of them, as you can see, are not even closing, but what I have here on top I still would like to clean up. But my journals and my books, I'm really happy with how this shelf looks. I think I might move some of those things maybe from this shelf, some non-fiction books, to my bedroom. I have a nice bookshelf in my bedroom too, so that I have more space in this room. This mess definitely needs to be cleaned up. This is the scrapbooking papers. But yeah, it's not looking bad. It's not looking bad. And yeah, I'm excited to craft here again. So I think that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being with me while I tried to tame this mess in my room. Filming this video really motivated me to even do it, because like I mentioned 1,000 times before, we are in a heat wave and it's very hot in this room, and so I would probably not do anything here for at least a week or so, but I'm very happy and very relieved that I got to it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was definitely something new, but please let me know if it is something you liked to see, if you would like to maybe see more of this kind of more like vlog style videos. I will say from my side, I had so much fun filming this from all the different angles and all the different clips, and then combining it in my my editing software. I already did some editing yesterday, kind of as I went with the cleaning. So this video made me really excited. I hope you guys enjoyed it too, and I will be back very soon. I have thought of a project which maybe I will start soon, but anyway, I will be back most probably on Monday with a new crafting video. So yeah, I am looking forward to it, and for now, have a wonderful rest of your week and a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.